All right. Bowl stream should be up and running. Happy Friday. Hope you guys had a good day today and a good end to the week. Let's go ahead and get started. Good afternoon. This is Ifan from the Strategic Day Trader, and this is your market wrap for March 18th, 2022. SPY just closed. Been closed for about a minute and a half, up 1%. IWM up about 1%. Q's up 2%. All right. Relative strength for the Qs there, which we noted this morning. I said that Qs were showing a lot more strength, not necessarily divergence, but definitely some relative strength here on the Qs. We came into today bullish on the Qs and SPY. Wanted to see some kind of hourly base breakout or pullback. We haven't really gotten it. We're just seeing more follow through to the upside. So a little bit of a breakout, I guess, into the afternoon here on the Qs and SPY. The most important thing here really for me is that we are failing on this daily downtrend. Okay. Daily downtrend is out of the way now, especially for the SPY here. And then we have that monthly pullback. Okay. So that time frame conflict that we've had in the past between every time the hourly has previously tried to transition and then we went neutral until we get more resolution. We got it now. Okay, this is really kind of the first time we've had this in a couple months. So bullish here on the Q SPY and IWM going into Monday. All right, let's go and get into the plays from today. Now, the plays are going to be all long, kind of like they were yesterday, but it's not because really intentional. It's just more that's what's set up. A lot of the good gap downs just got bought right away. Like WRBY yesterday was a pretty good gap down. Lost a lot of the gap going into the open and then just got bought and continued. So we saw that today on the FedEx too. FedEx, came in a little bit, but then just got bought right back up. This isn't that great of a gap, to be honest, on the FedEx, but I thought out of the gap downs that we have, kind of the best of what there was. Joan is also a bit similar to the WRBY and the FedEx. Didn't quite clear. But you see these are kind of closing up a little bit. Not really the wide range red bars that we typically expect from professional gap downs. These gaps and they're not that good to begin with. Okay, so not that surprising on a day like today and yesterday. Not as many good short setups, not as many good short plays. But really nice call from James on the STNE, transitioning out of the downtrend here on the STNE. Speaking of really good gap downs, we had a really nice play on this last earnings season on the STNE when it gapped down. So I mean that's the kind of stuff we're looking for under the lows. Yeah. But then today reversing the trend, so that's definitely a professional gap. We've had a downtrend, right? Gapping against the trend here, and a nice play there on that opening breakout. Opening base breakout right at the open. Got some nice follow through there. And then you might have played the V on with me, which tried it a couple times. First time made some. The second time was a break even play. This was a little bit of a gap up here, a couple bars up, and then breaking the 200. Trying to transition again on this one. It's already kind of started. Another penny stock. I know, and not my favorite either. But when they set up like this, I feel like it just got to be played. So tight stop over, it was over 70. Yeah, over 70. Stop underneath 67. Okay, so basically 3-4 cent stop. Was able to get a decent pop up here and get some out, but then the last piece came out basically break even there on the back half, and then the second play in the afternoon. As I said on the mic, I was just going to kill it underneath this inside bar here, which looked like it had another chance at it, but then eventually did come in and trail. Here was the 15-minute setup on this Vion, just like this. Very similar to the 5-minute setup that I played earlier right there on the Vion. So broke out above it. Didn't get up enough to take anything on it as far as targets go. Not nearly as nice of a pop as the first one. And so then trailed it like small loss, I think, on that second piece there. Okay, so really nice play, I think, on the STN. I think that was kind of the thing to do. We saw a lot of other things that really took off at the open today. A lot of the Chinese ADRs, I personally was not able to jump on board a lot of them or any of them in the morning. So, this stuff like this, which was just, kind of breathtaking to see. DD up 60%, ZH also up almost 60%, 55%. I did not catch these, but there were some things out there. I couldn't really tell necessarily from the gap and that these were what they had in store for today. So, overall, I think this week has been kind of like that. There have been some things here and there, but we're definitely out of earnings season. Okay, so a little bit less aggressive and less active now than a few weeks ago. And even the earnings season kind of, I thought, was kind of had some fits and starts because of the kind of macro stuff going on, Ukraine conflict and different things like that kind of made all of this a lot more choppy and made individual names, their earnings a little bit less relevant, especially when the market's gapping and moving as much as it is. But that's all right. I mean, I think we managed through this. It was a pretty choppy period. I thought we did fine. We'll see kind of where the market wants to go from here. All right. Bullish going into Monday. All right. That's going to do it for today's market wrap. Hope you guys had a nice day and a nice week and have a great weekend. Talk to you on Monday.